We're looking at an all-new PJ dump trailer. Should we keep the tires? Okay, we already lost the tape measure, so we're off to a good start. What's up, guys? It's Leroy with Happy Trailers coming at you today with another virtual tire kicker. This is the new DV model dump trailer from PJ, packed out with tons of features, and I'm pretty pumped. Let me show you. This is in their new Voyager lineup of trailers. More to come on that. They've got a few trailers coming out in the Voyager series. The DV dump, the Voyager dump trailer, definitely one of my favorites. I'll show you why. It's just packed out with so many good features. So we'll start at the front just to get everything kicked off. We do have the Demco Easy Latch coupler, locked, auto lock in place, right? It's adjustable. You've got the 6-hole channel bracket there to adjust according to your truck height, so that makes it easy. Of course, your safety cable right here, and you've got the 7-way harness with the dual wall contactors. I love these. You get contact no matter what. It is also the cold weather harness, which is standard on all PJs. Safety chains nicely tuck up here, and they've got their little slots. You've got the 12,000 pound jack. It's a bolt-on style jack. So that way, if you need to replace it, it's very easy to do. You can just unbolt it. This here is new with PJ. You've got the monster front toolbox here. Let me show you. Full tongue toolbox, nice and deep. You've got plenty of storage here. Check it out. You got 11 inches, almost 12. I'd call that a foot deep. Lots of storage. You've got the divider here with all of your hydraulics. Your battery is right in here. So hydraulics are kind of tucked away there on the passenger side. And then you've got all this space for all of your storage. Got your little chains here for the gate in the back. I'll go over that in a bit. Hydraulics, let's look at it real quick. You do have the power up and down. And as a standard feature, you've got the gravity down button, which is so nice. That way you can bring that dump bed down and not run your battery. So more battery savings that way, of course. You've also got the trickle charger right here, built-in little button so you can check on your battery level. And if you need to charge, you can just plug it in right here with an extension cord and charge away. Of course, it always trickle charges when you're plugged into the truck too. Such a nice toolbox. And with the little bungee hooks here, you can strap some things to the top of the box too if you need to. One more quick thing that I'll point out. You've got 2 holes here that are already cut into the toolbox. Those are hydraulic line holes, so that if you want to upgrade this puppy to a hydraulic jack, you're ready to do it. All right, coming around the side here, you've also got the step here on the driver's side to be able to get up into the bed. Makes it just so handy that way. And another thing that you'll notice right away is going to be your board brackets. These are 8-inch board brackets. There we are. And so the purpose of these is, as you're loading up stuff, anybody that's in construction knows that it's pretty easy to hit your sides with a skid steer as you're loading up any kind of dirt or gravel or whatever it might be. It's pretty easy to booger up your sides. So with the board brackets, if you're going to hit something, you might as well just hit a 2x8, and this is easily replaced once it gets banged up enough. So for all you guys that are hiring the new guys that are going to be running your skid steers, you're going to love these. Hey, it happens. It's all good. I've been there. So your total height here on this side, including the board brackets, you're looking basically 32 inches. So let me come here and show you the normal bed height without the boards included there. This is 2 foot. And so you got 32 inches when you consider the board brackets there as well. PJ also has these uni-wall sides. So the entire side is all one piece. It's formed. So no welding points, no chances for rust, and strength is built in. They're pretty sweet. I definitely like them. Next up on my list of favorite features on the DV model is the armbar tarp system. Super great. You can just swivel that back around so you're ready to crank it. And check it out. Up and over your load. And look how easy I'm cranking. I mean, I'm basically zero effort here. Comes all the way up and over. Just like that. And when you want to bring it back, that's pretty slick, I must say. It sure beats having to try to wrestle a tarp over and hook it on yourself. That is just so nice. I'll show you here how they are bolted onto the fenders. You got nice beefy brackets. So that's a tarp that's gonna last, a US tarp. huge fan of the armbar tarp system, and it's standard here on this DV model dump. All right, coming around to your axles, you've got 7,000 pound axles. These are brakes on both axles. And the other nice thing on the DV model, this is going to be a 235/80 R16 14 ply tire. So most dumps come standard with the 10 ply tires. This is going to have 14 ply just to give you that added longevity on your tires. You got spring suspension, grease caps here. They are easy lube. Nice red grease. This one's ready to hit the road, that's for sure. All right, coming around the back, another standard feature on the DV model is these stabilizer jacks. Let me pull this out. So the nice thing here with these, when you pull them out and pin it in place, you'll obviously have a lot more frame strength as you're loading up your equipment. So that's something that's so handy to use, especially with how heavy skid steers are getting these days. You can just drop them down, pull them back up when you're done. Speaking of ramps, these are also newly designed. So let's pull one out. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Instead of having a flap that you have to fold down first and then pull out the ramp, this is the ramp. It's basically integrated so that you can just pull it in, push it back in place and pin it, and it's ready to go. So no more flap that you got to fold down first. Just solves another pain point. These are 6.5 foot long ramps, fully built out of 3-inch channel. Just to show you here, these are 8 inches apart. They're a heavy ramp, but they will absolutely do the job. No bending on these. Yep, I could get used to that. That's nice. Let's open the gate as well. Show you how all that looks. All right. As we swing the gate back, you got this D-ring right here that clips right over. And that's all you've got to do if you're going to dump a load, so that your doors stay back in place and don't end up getting bent up. Real easy to close it back up too. That's all it takes. The other standard feature on PJ dumps is going to be it's a 3-way gate, split spreader gate. So you've got a handle right here on the driver's side, and all that allows it to do is bring this this gate out to spread loads. And we've got chains in the toolbox so that you can regulate your spread. Let me show you. Hey, buddy. So this slot is here. Put your chain into, and you pin it in here with this linch pin, and that will regulate how far that gate can open. We can pretend I latched that, right? You get the idea. It's that simple. I showed you the ramp so you can load up equipment, and I forgot to talk about the D-rings. You got the D-rings on all 4 corners, and they are mounted on the walls so they don't get in the way as you're dumping any kind of material. They're not going to be bulging up from the floor, so I definitely like a wall mount over the floor mount D-rings. Let's look at this floor. You've got a 1-piece floor. You can see the seam right here before the sides. And the other great thing, standard feature on this DV model dump, it is a 7-gauge floor. So your standard floor is going to be a 10-gauge. This here is going to be thicker. Won't ding up and bend up as easy. That's where it's at. Also coming around here on the passenger side, this is where the spare tire mount is. Ready to go. I'm already sweating. Guys, it's 105 degrees today, so you're welcome. Let's pick it up. All right, here she is. This is fully tilted. She gets up there. It's 40-degree tilt pitch. Sitting here on this 5-inch scissor lift system. There's your cylinder. Stillwell jacks. Stillwell hydraulics, what am I saying here? So, show you a little bit here underneath the bed. Your main frame here for the bed is gonna be a 4-inch channel. And then you've got, first of all, some tubing cross members. Here's your ramps. And your main cross members are gonna be 3-inch channel cross members. Let me show you right here. There you are. And these are also gonna be on 12-inch centers. Come on, tape measure. There you are. 12-inch centers, 3-inch channel cross members, paired with a 7-gauge floor. This thing is definitely beefy. Looking here at the frame as well. This is an 8-inch I-beam frame. There we are. And the other really cool thing about these frames on the PJ dump trailer is it's a rolled I-beam frame. So you'll see right here from the tongue to the main frame is all one piece rolled I-beam instead of cut and splice. So once again, you know, less breaks in the steel, just gives you added strength right there from the beginning. Such a clean feature. I absolutely love that. You got your work bar right there for the dump support. Looking here at your hydraulic lines, nice and tucked away. Wiring here along the side of the trailer. A little better look at your axles here as well. Spring suspension. And your rear bumper here also is again going to be tubing. So there's no exposed wiring. Even back here to the dump bed, which is the lowest point, right, as you're dumping. This is also tubing. So wiring here for your tail lights and all of that are all enclosed there in the tubing. No chance of ripping any wires out. Such a great feature there for PJ as well. You get a quick look here at your hinges. There they are. And let's bring it back down. I want to show you this gravity down feature in action too. All you hear is fluid being transferred back into the tank. I love that. Heck yeah, there she is. All right, let's get over here to the VIN sticker and let's talk about some numbers. So here once again, we'll see that it's on 7,000 pound axles, and right here in small letters, you can see it's got a GVWR of 14,000 pounds with the 7,000 pound axles. Now, empty weight on this trailer is just over 4,000 pounds. I think it shows 4,070 pounds. So doing some quick math, that gives you just under 10,000 pound remaining payload on this trailer, paired with the 14 ply tires and the 7-gauge floor and the upgraded cross members, the armbar tarp. This thing will just do it all. The big question, how much does it cost? All right, I showed you all of this. Is fully a standard feature trailer. Everything that you see on this is going to be standard no matter what. So with that in mind, this trailer rings in at a crispy $11,499. Bang for your buck. I say this thing does pretty dang good. I am definitely excited. We've got these stocked. We're ready to go. Come and grab one, put it to work, and tell us what you think. I'm absolutely pumped about the new Voyager series from PJ. Thanks for watching. Let me know if I missed something, and hit me up once you're using one of these things. Thanks. We'll see you for the next one.